Kobe Bryant. We first started communicating after I taped the episode with Kobe a couple of years back. And you wrote in your book about him that he was just special. He was different from everyone else.
Yeah, he was different
from day one. How so?
He had an aura about him that I've never seen in an 18-year-old. The aura was kind of either this kid's really cocky or he believes in it. And you saw his consistency of how he did it. So I knew one day that he's going to be whatever he sets out to be. And, you know, just the only thing that was that I had to figure out a way to how to get him to perform at a high level. And I realized that we were the same people, don't like criticism, turn it into motivation. So, you know, being a leader, you have to find out certain ways to get your employees to perform at a high level. Not everybody responds to this. Oh, come on. Like some guys you gotta. And he was a guy that I know that if I talk smack, he gonna come out and try to score 50. I think it worked perfectly. And you know, if you look at all the groups that had alpha males in them, they all had problems. Beatles, Kobe and Shaq. It happens, you know. And I think it's a big myth. You know, people think you have to be lovey-dovey to win championships. And I just felt sometimes, you know, his way. And, you know, he's a fabulous player. Just felt, you know, sometimes that he didn't do it the right way. And I know he felt sometimes that I didn't work hard or whatever. But, again, it all worked. 3 out of 4. We will be the most talked about, the most enigmatic, the most controversial duo, the best 1-2 punch in the history of the game. And what we did and what I created with the back and forth, it'll always be talked about. I haven't seen or spoken to him in 11 years, and now you ask me about Kobe Bryant. So my plan worked.
Well, I don't think people question whether or not it worked. Obviously, winning 3 consecutive championships, it worked very well.
Exactly.
I think there are people that just wish it could have, you guys could have stayed together for longer because they wonder how much better it could have even been than having.
You know, I think about that all the time, but
you do?
Yeah, I think about it all the time, but I learned living in Orlando that business overtakes everything. Doesn't matter how you feel, doesn't matter how they feel. So I learned in Orlando that, you know, when players under me were getting offered big money, and I went in the office and tried to get the big money, and they was like, nah, that's okay. Let's not pay Shaq $30 million while he's going into his late 30s. Let's bring it down. But my point of view was, nah, we just won 3 out of 4. I'm just getting started. I at least got 1 or 2 more championships into me. My money's not going to go down. So you can't bring me from 30 to 20, not with 5 kids.
Right.
No way. No. I'm not going down after winning a championship. So they said we would entertain Shaq being traded, and I took offense to that. So I said, well, I want to go to Miami. And that's how that all started.
In my interview with Kobe, he told me that had you not left when you did, he probably would have left via free agency because he wanted to prove that he could win without the big man. What do you think the likelihood was that he had any involvement in, you know, you leaving?
With me leaving?
Uh-huh.
I don't want to say a lot, but he probably told them, or his agent probably said, Shaq's still here, we're going to go. And then, but again, you have to think about the future. You can't think about a guy that's getting older. You got to think about a younger guy that's getting older. And I understand business. I have no problem with that. But being a businessman, approach me business-wise. If you insult me, now I'm going to take offense to that.
It seemed from reading your book, possibly the tensest part of your relationship with Kobe came just prior to the start of the 2003-2004 season. He's in the middle of the rape trial, and the Lakers coaches call both of you in and tell both of you stop sparring in the media. And then Kobe goes and does an interview and basically calls you fat and old and out of shape, and that you're milking your injury to get more time off.
And that's when I'm quoted as saying, I'm gonna kill him.
Right.
Because we had the truth, I'm gonna kill him. But you know, the key thing that was there was the respect thing was there. Seem to hate each other. If he gets double teamed, he's going to still drop it off for the lob. A la Game 7 versus Portland. If we hate each other so much, how come after he crossed Scotty up, how come he didn't take the shot?
And that was one of the kind of pinnacle moments.
That's one of the most historical players together. If he hated me so much, why after the bell, after the clock hit 0, who's the first guy to jump tomorrow? So the respect thing was there. No, again, people, I'm telling you now, it's a myth if you think that if you're working in a closed environment, everybody gets along. I guarantee you that's not the case. I know for a fact it's not the case. So especially when you got 2 alpha males that want to be in charge. But the respect has to be there.
Why do you think you guys haven't talked since you played together? Because
we don't need to talk. There's nothing to talk about.
You respect each other, but you don't like each other.
Listen, no, it's not that I don't like them. I never said I didn't like them. You never heard me say I didn't like them. But this guy has a beautiful wife and 2 beautiful kids. He's coming towards the end of his career. I'm probably not in his top 50 things to do. And guess what? I got 6 children, 2 in college, and I got a lot of business stuff to do. You know, if we put it this way, if I see him and his lovely wife and his kids in the restaurant, what do you think I'm gonna do? You think I'm gonna go, hey, hello Vanessa, what up Cole? Hi babies, I'm your Uncle Shaq, that's A. Or do you think I'm gonna B, pour water on him in front of his family? What do you think I'm gonna do? You know, NBA stands for nothing but actors. Don't you ever forget it. Don't you ever forget it. And you know, we've talked 40 times after that. Last time I seen him, we hugged each other. We had a good conversation.
Why did you just say you hadn't talked in 11 years?
Because I wanted you to think that we didn't talk. But now I'm giving up the secrets. No, last time I was out there, I saw him.
Okay.
At a game, I saw him. And we hugged, what's up, boom, boom. We had a conversation, it was good. Hey man, I'm not gonna, you know, this guy has stuff to do, I have stuff to do. As long as the story is told forever, I'm happy with that.
For more clips from this interview, visit GrahamBensinger.com.